Hello everyone, and now welcome to a game TBCBM versus XiaoKai. This game taking place here on Turtle Rock. We have XiaoKai spawning as the blue orc under the name Insomnia at what I'll call the 9 o'clock position. Meanwhile, all the way across on the other side of the map, Turtle Rock here, we have, well, TBCBM spawning as the yellow undead under the name Big Cat. Not quite sure what's going on with the names. Also know that my camera is not working. I don't know even why I'm looking at my camera. I'm trying to explain to you while looking at my camera that my camera is not working. And, well, that just goes to show you technical issues always happen. Alright, my computer is still starting to show signs of age, but looking to perhaps upgrade sometime next year when, well, Microsoft finally stops supporting my particular processor. So, yep, that's all of that going on there. Probably more information than you wanted or cared to know, but that's all right. Anyways, let's go ahead and break things down in this 1v1 matchup. Death Knight gonna go up against a Farseer. Farseer of XiaoKai opting to go for very aggressive tech. We're going to see a tech to tier 2 and a war mill placed down pretty quickly after there are enough peons to perhaps push through any sort of harassment. Turtle Rock, it is forced, not diagonal spawns, but forced cross spawns. Meaning that you are no longer going to be spawning directly next to your opponent. I know human versus night elf in particular was, well, particularly tragic for the night elf player as militia just started running inside the base as, well, and started building towers, and there just wasn't much you could really do. Alright, War Mill down, Orc Burrow down. We're going to see a Barracks down as well. Farsi are already out on the battlefield. Going to try and go after these Sea Turtle hatchlings, perhaps. Yeah, going straight after that giant Sea Turtle. And there are a lot of low hit point creeps here, so it is fairly easy to try and take things out. Last hit, try to get on that giant sea turtle, does pick up the gauntlets of ogre strength +3. That extra bit of experience, always helpful, or extra strength up to 550 hit points, meaning that, well, he's not going to get death coiled or nuked down until the Death Knight gets to level 3. Coming back around on the other side, Voodoo Lounge placed down. We can see more Orc Burrows, no Barracks as of yet, so the War Mill will be placed down first. And are we going to completely forego Barracks and perhaps just try to go for double Bestiary? That is a viable strategy, as the Sea Turtle hatchling here going to get cleaned up. Alright, Giant Sea Turtle, you can see that there was an aggro switch from the Spirit Wolf. If you're trying to improve yourself, all you need to do is have that Spirit Wolf attack a friendly unit, and then the computer AI will think, you know what, that's not, I need to attack things that are attacking me. So that is how you lose aggro on your creeps so that you can keep them around longer. Crota hype, yep. Faceless Crota today, as the Farsi are now looking to do a little bit more creeping again. Coming back across, you see the Voodoo Lounge is done. The Tech to Tier 2 is nearly done. Should be done around the 4-minute mark. Meanwhile, Tech to Tier 2 is also very aggressive by TBCBM. Spirit Wolves going to try to dive in onto all of these acolytes here. Farseer also getting a bit slowed, as well as the ghouls are coming over to play and perhaps harass back that Farseer once more. Acolytes are going to try and, well, finish off these Spirit Wolves going to try to finish off these acolytes, but as anyone knows now, the additional regeneration on a blight for those acolytes means that these acolytes are just fairly well protected while they are in the base. Alright, a little bit of a quick heal right there. Meanwhile, coming back across Farsi or heading back, Tech to Tier 2 is completed. There is a single Bestiary, and it looks as though the skeletal minions are just going to end up getting cleaned up. Alright, a second Bestiary also placed down as well. Are we getting any sort of attack upgrades? No, we are not. Alright, dual Bestiary, Shadow Hunter for support. We could be trying to go for early Wind Riders, which is a little bit of a dangerous maneuver, considering that we already saw the Tech to Tier 2 get underway and Crypt Fiends are already being trained. Web quickly shuts down any sort of rush into Wind Riders, as, well, the Web brings down those Wind Riders, and the high mobility of flying units completely negated with that ability. I almost feel like that ability should be kind of channeled, right? Like have the Crypt Fiend shoot the web and then like have to maintain the web as the Death Coil does find that Crypt Fiend target. All right, coming back through, we're looking at, well, skeletal minions getting cleaned up here. Farseer just trying to earn some easy experience. Shadow Hunter going out of his way to not find a problem. Meanwhile, what is this? Death Knight followed up with a Beastmaster. All right, I believe that that's the first time I've ever seen a Death Knight and a Beastmaster combination in all of my years of Warcraft 3 casting, at least at this level. I'm sure it's happened in other games, but yeah, Beastmaster as a second hero, not very common, as this Quill Beast forced to retreat back, and now, well, we're going to see some quick damage here. Dual strength-based heroes, but one of the downsides of the Beastmaster is he cannot be healed by the Death Knight. Even though he is strength-based, all of his healing is just going to be coming from those obsidian statues and those obsidian statues alone. Raiders are now out here on the battlefield. A quick Orc Burrow being placed down. So Orc Burrow, before trying to set up the town hall here, as the Forest Troll Warlord about to get taken down too. There's a watchtower as well. So perhaps the Great Hall will be placed down right here, setting up your expo while you are clearing out the creep camp. Well, a lot of new things. Perhaps this will be the new meta, as the Orc Burrow is nearly done. It looks like reinforced defense is already completed by XiaoKai here. Very important. More Raiders coming across. And now, well, Raiders with Ensnare, very effective at taking out fleeing units if you're able to force your opponent to flee. Death Knight going to get to level 3 here. Beastmaster staying at level 2. He did opt to go for the Hawk. We can see that there is also a Necropolis and a Haunted Gold Mine getting summoned up down at the bottom. All right, here we are. Here we go. Raiders trying to put in pressure onto the slaughterhouse already. Scroll of Town Portal inbound, and here is the army. Beastmaster surprise as the Raider, well, gonna get death coiled. Is he gonna get healing wave, perhaps a hex or something? There's a ensnare onto that Beastmaster there, who does have a ring of regeneration. Important to keep your heroes alive when possible. All right. XiaoKai is thinking that he's pulling his opponent away from the action, making sure that this expo does get set up without a problem. Little did he know that his opponent was actually perhaps on the furthest side of the map, and unless XiaoKai actually goes to scout out the southern side, he's not gonna realize that, well, he doesn't have the economic advantage. Coming across here, Beastmaster is here, and here we are, here we go. One Orc watchtower is done. It's going to do a little bit of poking. It does have the fortified defenses. This watchtower not going to be able to make it. Peon going to jump inside here. Are we going to see a cancellation? I don't believe that was canceled. The Peons are now fighting their way through. Raiders are going to come across. There goes an ensnare, and there goes a couple more ensnares down, trying to prevent, or shift the focus away. All right, Great Hall will end up getting canceled. There goes one obsidian statue. There goes a Raider, and now it is just a battle of attrition. Who's going to end up taking more damage here, as the Crypt Fiend gonna, well, get another burst, heal, and save. No hex going down onto the Death Knight. Death Knight, well, now trying to eat through some of those Raiders as well. The Raiders do have have medium armor, just like the Crypt Fiends, so they take extra damage from normal, but also reduce damage from from siege. So both of these units are really not that effective at taking each other out. It's just that the Raiders are able to, well, prevent easy retreats. All right, Spirit Wolves coming back around again. We're looking at the Raiders trying to retreat back. There's another Death Coil, and really TBCBM finally out of mana on this Death Knight. More Raiders showing up to the party, and all the Crypt Fiends are going to finally get taken out. Burning through a Scroll of Town Portal. There goes one Crypt Fiend. Or is another Crypt Fiend going to get taken down? No. A split-second difference right there. That Crypt Fiend saw the glaive from the Shadow Hunter coming towards its eyes, and then, well, really a no-place-like-home situation there. All right, coming back around, Great Hall being established again. Meanwhile, the Haunted Gold Mine is already up, but not fully saturated. One good play deserves another, and I gotta point out something that is a bit odd on this map. The 4 gargantuan sea turtles in the center that drop powerful consumable items have none of them have been touched. This is not your typical game by any stretch, as we see the Tomb of Relics going to quickly get taken down, perhaps go after the Spirit Tower next, and well, this Ziggurat is going to get taken down very quickly, very easily, as there is siege damage inbound. A couple of Acolytes going to fall as well, or we're going to take a look at the Shadow Hunter healing wave, trying to well, stay alive down to 107 hit points. He's trying to back away into the far corner, takes a death coil though, as the Raiders say, you know what, let me at least take down this haunted gold mine, and what else can be done? Gonna finish off another couple of Acolytes as well, as the Farseer says, you know what, I can't stick around in this fight either. Alright, are we gonna see the haunted gold mine attacked? That would have been funny if the Raiders all just attacked that haunted gold mine one time, forcing taking it out right as it was being summoned, and then having to spend that additional gold again. Alright, Farseer currently by itself. Level 2 Shadow Hunter was taken out, as you remember. Meanwhile, we're looking at 50 supply compared to 41. TBC BM with the smaller army. Beastmaster now sitting at level 3, going after this gargantuan sea turtle here. Alright, quick Quill Beast going to get cleaned up here. Farseer perhaps going to pick up the Tome of Agility. A little bit of additional armor well, always helps, as the Farseer now makes its way down. Perhaps also a little bit of a faster attack speed, I believe, with that agility there. Alright, Quill Beast making their way forward, gonna spot this position. Watchtower taking a little bit of poke damage, and by a little bit, I actually mean a lot. It's gonna get finished off. The Frenzied Dire Quill Beast able to get the job done, as the Raiders show up, and now once more hit and run tactics by XiaoKai to, well, prevent any sort of we'll try to maintain that economic lead. Alright, the Raiders are still engaging here. What is going on? The Farseer purposely hiding in this back position. Farseer still engaging. There's level 4 on the Death Knight. You can't just be trading Raiders, and the Kodo Beasts are showing up to the fight here to perhaps try and eat some more units. Alright, 2 Kodo Beasts out here on the battlefield. We're going to see the Necropolis now taken out. And, well, the heroes pretty much fighting by themselves here. A couple of ghouls are out here on the battlefield, but the Kodo Beasts are just looking to, well, chomp and dine on units left and right. There goes a Raider. That's going to get taken out. Another Obsidian statue going to be lost again. So both sides are suffering heavy casualties. We're just seeing that the Obsidian statue, well, this Obsidian statue may be able to get away. Obsidian statue escapes away at 57 hit points. No more ensnare. Farseer needs to find a way to, well, get away, and that's what's going to happen. Scroll of speed in order to retreat back. Low hit point Obsidian statue does need to get repaired. Tech to tier 3 underway. Expo of XiaoKai is operational, so it is 2 bases to 1 after a number of hit and run tactics with these Raiders, and then while also playing a game of hungry Kodos. Alright, the Kodos are kind of, well, trailing behind the rest of the units. We are looking at a pure beast, well, I guess this is a pure beast mode battle. Bestiary only coming across from XiaoKai. Meanwhile, Beastmaster coming in from TBCBM, the undead player. Alright, beast mode indeed. 50 supply compared to 35. As the Beastmaster Death Knight going to try to go for an engagement. Kodo Beast want to be able to chomp on a unit. Are they going to be able to chomp? They're looking to do exactly that. Kodo Beast down to 137 hit points. Are we going to see a healing wave? It's taking a lot of that magic damage. The Thunderhawk looking to finish things off as the Kodo Beast is able to back away. Level 3 now on the Shadow Hunter. The Wind Riders could easily turn back around, and then Snare on the Thunderhawk will shut it down as well. There's a Death Coil and Healing Wave bounce around, as the Kodo Beast here didn't really try to retreat back. Alright. Hello. Dual level 3 heroes here. Kodo Beast doesn't have anything in the belly, so he knows that he can try and clear out this creep camp and not give sight and vision. Alright, Potion of Greater Healing given. Level 4 now on the Farseer. That will be level 2 Chain Lightning as the ability, as these center gargantuan sea turtle creep camps going to start to be cleared. There's a quick ensnare. That's going to be a quick dead Dire Quill Beast, as the Farseer, as the Shadow Hunter now halfway to level 4. Undead does have the hero level advantage, but every second this game goes, well, that's a 10 gold advantage for XiaoKai because of this expo. And it's not a stretch to say that the Undead has a slight advantage in terms of hero levels, but how long will that last? That is the question. We are at tier 3 now, getting up that Lich. We should be getting up that Orb of Corruption. Focus Fire should be a very big deal as the Beastmaster and Death Knight look to clear out a difficult Ogre Lord creep camp off to the side. Alright, a couple of skeletal minions making their rounds out. And what is this? The Farseer trying to test the waters here. And here we go, going to engage against the Altar of Darkness. Lich is out here on the battlefield. Quick Frost Nova onto the Raider. Raider trying to retreat back. Death Coil, Frost Nova, the nasty 1-2 combination, which all Undead players favor. And, well, when you're playing against the Undead, feels so broken. Alright, Skeletal Minions trying to finish off of one poor peon who was just trying to get some work. Fortress upgrade now done. We're looking at XiaoKai with a large amount of gold in the bank and not enough lumber. Perhaps it is all of these Skeletal Minions causing problems, minimizing minimizing the lumber harvesting time. Alright. TBC BM with the Beastmaster heading back off to the north, looking to go after this Ogre Lord creep camp. Ghouls are off to the side here. Here we go. Destroyer could easily just devour magic. Try and finish off that Ogre Lord quickly. Meanwhile, the Raiders are, well, jumping straight on in, and now it is transitioned straight into Wind Riders. So one Kodo Beast, one Raider, and this is just going to be a lot of poking. Chain Lightning, well, dancing the circle, so to speak, going after each of those as the economic game is definitely being played here. All right. Farseer, Shadowhunter trying to finish things off here. Can they finish it off? Acolyte trying to make its way over. Is it getting repaired? No, it is not. It is still just taking lots of damage as the Farseer are going to initiate the Scroll of Town Portal. Wind Rider 1 gets taken down. Are we going to see any more taken down? No, we don't. And now, well, having to resummon this gold mine, that's going to further delay as we see there's only 4 minutes of mining left on the main gold mine back for XiaoKai. XiaoKai has been playing this economic game for so long, just trying to stop TBCBM from being able to train up units. He's been trading inefficiently, hence the hero level difference, but he believes he can afford to do that. The question will really come down to whether or not the Death Knight and the Beastmaster's higher levels will be a big enough difference to cause a problems. All right, Gargantuan Sea Turtle quickly going to get cleared out here. Death Knight looking to get to level 5, getting a little bit more experience and picking up a potion of greater healing, I believe. Now, the Lich also has a Medallion of Courage, Strength, and Intelligence, wanting to make sure that he doesn't fall apart too easily. Bottom left-hand side of the map, Farseer wanting to level up, Shadowhunter wanting to level up, summoning up some Spirit Wolves. They're going to absorb a little bit of damage. Raiders coming around, Healing Wave bouncing around as well. Ogre Lord going to fall. Endurance Aura now going to be given or picked up by the Farseer, which will help with attack speed and, well, movement speed as they need to get away from this fight quickly. All right, you can, oh, look at that. That was a little bit of a head fake. They were trying to back around, but since both sides can actually see high up into the air, they were able to spot each other, and both sides, Undead tried to cut them off, only to realize that his opponent didn't actually move into that direction. Low hit point Ghoul going to end up surviving. Tauren Chieftain now out on the battlefield. Is he going to go for Endurance Aura first? He is. The Farseer quickly selling that jingle of endurance as the Tauren Chieftain trains up a better version of that Endurance Aura. Kari, get up back. Such a weird Undead strat. Yep. Well, Undead does like to rely on heroes, and we've seen plenty of games where Undead, all they need are Obsidian statues and heroes to come out on top. They're, in this particular instance, though, the Beastmaster is thrown in there as well. So, and I don't believe TBCBM's really gone very high in supply count at all throughout this match. Still sitting at 35 compared to XiaoKai's 75. But still, it feels like well, all it would take is just the wrong domino to fall, and XiaoKai's army of well, glass cannon wind riders could get blasted out of the sky quickly. All right. Ogre Magi. What is this? He actually swallowed an Ogre Magi. That's not normally done because if there, unless that Ogre Magi doesn't give a tome and doesn't give an item, I guess that's a way to, well, move quickly around the map though. Make sure that you're already on the move. Kodo Beast does have the level, the upgraded War Drum, so that is a 20% damage increase. The Raiders, well, 20 plus 6 damage across the board. Tauren Chieftain, Pure Up of Vitality, and Evasion on top of the armor. Going to be a big deal as, well, we can tell that the Farseer has reached level 5. Alright, handful of creep camps left out on the map now, as we're looking at a couple of watchtowers also being placed down just beyond sight range here. Either way, he likes those watchtowers. He doesn't want to reveal to his opponent that he's building them, and he may not be sure that there's actually units or a haunted gold mine here or not. If there is, then he can attack that position and have some static defense. If there isn't, he can set up a base there and well, have some static defense. All right, Quill Beast trying to poke across there. We're going to see, wow, Wind Riders quickly take down that Thunderhawk. Remember, those Wind Riders deal piercing damage, and that Thunderhawk pretty much never stood a chance. Quill Beast out on the battlefield. Here we are going to go into an engagement. All right, there is the Destroyer. The Destroyer going to try and engage in a fight and quickly getting returned back here. Troll Bat Riders are fighting here. There's some chain lightning. The Troll Bat Riders could suicide onto the Destroyer and do that. Death Knight quickly falls, and now it is just the Beastmaster here, and that's going to be the game. Just winning with just pure overpowering numbers by making sure that your opponent cannot get any resources. Look at that, a 4,000 gold resource difference. On top of that, well, Insomnia, XiaoKai was able to lose nearly 2,000 gold and still came out on top, hence having a larger hero size, or excuse me, a larger army size throughout the matchups, and then just push that through. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.